Alright, so I've been doing Maelstrom lately. Done it I think 5 times now. And the last run I just did today, I died 9 times. A few of those, well, at least 4 of those are just bullshit deaths. One I got sprint locked in the last boss, and just some stupid deaths along the way. But I'll show you guys my build I did it with. I did it on Stamina Dragonknight. My score is not that good. It probably would have been 300,000 if I... Because what I do is I just grab every sigil, like I don't really care about score too much, and because of stupid deaths I would have cut my time by 10 minutes, and if I grabbed less sigils that I didn't need, because I didn't need them half the time I grabbed them, probably would have been broke to 300,000 for the first time. I did it in like an hour 50, like 54, 55, something like that the last time I did it. So here's what I run. Gear wise, it's kind of the same as my PvP setup. I run 2 robust rings of agility, one with cost reduction, and then one with weapon damage, and 1 necklace of agility. No, I used the healthy. I'm sorry, I used the healthy for this one. With weapon damage, so 3-piece agility, 2 weapon damage, 1 cost reduction. Then I run a 5-piece Hundings, divines on the small, infuse on the big pieces. A lot of my stuff's still purple. It doesn't really matter too much. And then a 2-piece engine guardian. So, and I also run 5 medium, 1 light, 1 heavy for the undaunted passive. If you have 9 undaunted, be sure to run the 5-1-1 for the max stat, 6% max stat. And I run a Maelstrom axe, and I just got the Maelstrom bow, so I'm really excited to try this out in the next run I do. But the first time I did it, and the second time I did it with the random. I did it with this bow. It's part of no set whatsoever. It's defending. It's absorb stamina enchant, just a random gold bow, and I did it with a random gold 2H last time. It definitely got a lot easier after I got the battle axe, then I learned it more. It's just more DPS overall, so I'm excited to try it with both these new Maelstrom weapons. So I mean, just a random 2H and a random gold bow will do. That's how I did it for my first 2 runs. Alright, so I use the Serpent Mundus Stone. Here's what I use. I use Tri-Stat food, by the way, so I use this purple food, P15. Alright, let's go into my unbuffed stats. These are my unbuffed stats. I run... Well, this is Cyrodiil. So, outside of Cyrodiil, I have 19.3k health, 35.1k max stam, 990 stam recovery, and this is my unbuffed weapon damage. And, hold on. My crit is like 40 something because I always run this on my 2H bar. I'm just kidding, this too. So my weapon damage unbuffed is 3k, 3.1k basically. So these are the bars I run in Maelstrom. Basically, I just run reflective on reflective scales, Dragonfire scales on my bow bar, igneous, vigor, poison inject. On the ice round, the 5th round, I trade this out for burning breath. But I do like poison inject more a lot, especially in the last round. So a lot of people don't use caltrops. I mean, a lot of people do use caltrops. I'm sorry. People like ask me why I don't use it. It's just too much of a stamina drain for me. I just like poison inject. So air barrage, poison inject. Also, when they start to get under 50% health, this ticks for so much. Like this combined with this DOT combined with my axe DOT, it's a little bit ridiculous how much damage my damage over time is. And then corrosive, of course. I switched this out for standard on the 8th round boss, standard of might, and on the 5th round up until the last boss I used standard of might. So my 2-hander bar, I have rally, executioner, critical rush, wrecking blow, evil hunter for the crit, and also there's a lot of Daedra rounds that are annoying, so I use this too for the the damage against Daedra and stam. Flawless Dawnbreaker, I rarely use his ultimate unless like the boss is in execute range. I don't have a corrosive, I need stamina, I just need to burn him. If I have this, I'll just slap it down and just keep executing, but usually I just always save it for the corrosive, and this is just for the extra weapon damage. So these are my bars. Like I said, I switch this out for burning breath sometimes, but my bars stay the same almost throughout the whole arena. Here, so I'm going to leave Cyrodiil actually, so you guys can see what my unbuffed, my health is outside of Cyrodiil. I'm probably going to cut this part out. Or not, I might just leave it in there. Like, I don't feel like uploading through Share Factory or anything, so just, you can skip this part, just bear with me. Alright, so we're almost out of Cyrodiil, and I'll just show you my stats, buffed up and stuff. So in the arena, I use tripods for rounds 5, 6, and 9, where I have the most trouble, and I need, especially 5. 5 is the worst round for me. I use tripods just so I can have extra magicka for the for reflect, and round 9 is just so I can have extra magicka to spam Igneous, which gives me stamina back. This move right here. So these are my stats with Rally outside of Cyrodiil. 19.3k health, 35.1 stamina, 990 stam recovery, 3.6k weapon damage, 45.6% critical. So those are my stats, Bobar stats. You can take a look at those. I have 352 champion points, Serpent Mundistone, and here are my champion point layouts. I run a really low stam recovery build just because I have a lot into Warlord, and even with a bunch more into Mooncalf, I only have like 1100 at most. And I run Engine Guardian too, which is it gives me a lot of resources. So 70 in Warlord, 1 in each of these just for the you know, 1%, which is it's pretty good. I don't know if it's better than stacking all of this, but I like doing that. 19 in Mooncalf, 1 in Tenacity, and then 24 into Tumbling. I put 3 into Blessed, 2 into Heavy Weapon and Experts, just because I use an axe and I just want a little more DPS on my heavy attacks and light attacks, because I clip Wrecking Blow with the heavy attacks. 19 into Precise Strikes, 5 into Piercing, 88 into Mighty. And the red trees, 1 to Block Expertise, 5 into Spell Shield, 1 to Medium Armor Focus, 10 to Thick Skin, 43 into Hardy, 42 into Elemental Defender, and 16 into Quick Recovery. So that's basically what I do in the Maelstrom Arena. First time in, it took me 8 hours to do it, with like 2 hours worth of breaks. Got a 308 score. Second time, took me 3 hours and 20 minutes. Got like a 78k score. Then took me like under like 2 hours and something. Got like a 205. And then I did it again in 2 something, and I got a 267. Then I did it under 2 hours the first time today. I don't know if I forgot anything, but if I do, if you have any questions, comment in the section below and I should reply to it.